and check on our end. You know what? Doing this in nails is a whole different thing.
I bet.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Of course.
Okay.
That just this make this look real.
Oh. Oh no. Not the lights.
Not the lights.
Not the lights, Mother God. All right, so the show is going to begin shortly, so...
Do you need me to mute my
everyone.
She's not supposed to be here until 9.
Her driver just text message, and her facialist ruptured a disc. God, these people.
All right, everyone, gird your loins. Did someone eat an onion bagel?
Parse fires. Welcome to the room, parse fires. Parse fires. Welcome to the room, parse fires. It is a known fact that a woman do carry an evening bag at dinner time. You see it on Real Housewives of Atlanta. You see it on Real Housewives of Potomac. You even see it on Little Women LA. I don't know why you all gagging. Parse fires. Welcome to the room, parse fires. Parse fires. Welcome to the room, parse fires. Ow, parse fires. Listen to the first verse of parse fires. Parse fires. She paid too much trying to look like me. My purse was buy one, get one free. Is that a Vera Wang gown? Girl, I'll take your hand-me-down. Fendi Prada, no, it's not a Michael Kors as nice as yours. You broke the bank, but I turned the ball. Now who's the fiercest of them all? Cack, boom, you walk into the room. Cack. Pick it back up, then you fall on your back. Act to the cack, boom, shaka, cack, shabam, boom, shaka, make sure you don't stop. Bring it back up and then death drop. Parse fires. Walk to the room, parse fires. Parse fires. Walk to the room, parse fires. Ow, parse fires. Second verse is only gonna get worse. Parse fires. Parse to the parse fires. Oh, Walmart, Conway, Rainbow, Ross, Max, Anista, feeling boss. Girl, you take this Louis Vuitton? Nah, I got this on Groupon with curtains, paper, and a wish. I made this clutch and turned it, bitch. $3,000, now you're in debt. You got a Shiva G with a K1 dress. Cack, boom, you walk into the room. Cack. Pick it back up, then you fall on your back. Act to the cack, boom, shaka, cack, shabam, boom, shaka, make sure you don't stop. Bring it back up and then death drop. Parse fires. Walk to the room, parse fires. Parse fires. Walk to the room, parse fires. Ow, parse fires. Walk to the room, parse fires. Parse fires. Walk to the room, parse fires.
Something funny? Oh. No, nothing's, it's just that both those belts look exactly the same to me, I'm still learning about this stuff and,
This stuff? Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets. I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. And then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you no doubt fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
Before you come for me, you better sharpen your claws. Tell me, is you mad or not? Your Jimmy Choos are killing you. Size 15 foot with a size 10 shoe. Till I'm way too blessed to be stressed. Why pay more when you can pay less? Switch your tea and now you're mad. I'll duck walk on your Birkin bag. Ducked up. I'm feeling quack. Get back. A bitch is feeling quack. Get back. A bitch is feeling quack. Purse fires. Walk to the room, purse fires. Purse fires. Walk to the room, purse fires. Purse fires. Walk to the room, purse fires. Purse fires. Walk to the room, purse fires.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I realized just as I was starting the song that I didn't have my purse nearby, so I used my medical Mary J bag that I just went purse first from the dispensary. Okay? Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen and everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to Hump Day Treat. Yes! Oh, wait, I think we have a sound effect for this. We sure do. Yes! We are so excited to have you here. We have many things in store. What I would love to do is show you the bloopers from our very first episode. So every time we film one of these live, we're also going to edit it down into an actual episode. And there's always bloopers at the end because I say a lot of silly, stupid things, which you're about to find out. So enjoy Blooped, Hump Day Treat, Season 1, Episode 1. And I'll see you soon. You're in store for me trying to drink some of this wine. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, just let it seep down. What's next? What is wrong with me? We are going to be interviewing Miss Agnes. I almost called her Angus again. Girl, I know you're listening out there. Don't kill me. The other day I accidentally called her Angus and I was like, she's not a steak. I am. Trash. You know, let me just fix that. Yes.
Prepare my underbits for sexual intercourse. Now, a lot of people don't like the preparation stage, but I really do.
When it's cold outside and I'm not on the move. What? Oh, I'm not gonna cry! They might be a little bit more difficult to find. But here we have one right here as I fix my lash. Let me just pop this bitch up
I
here.
appreciate that a lot.
Well, you know what? I would love to be a pain in your ass because your ass is sickening. Yes! Yes! Ding dong! Ding dong, darling, that ass! Ding fucking dong! Ding dong! No one's gonna want the milk if you're selling the cow for free. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. It's the other. No one's gonna want the cow. I don't even know what she's talking about at this point. Ooh, that's so exciting. She changed it up and now she's doing something else. So let me just pull my dress down and expose my breasts and away we go. Just kidding. All right, nice to meet you again. My name's Alice. I'll be in the back eating the donuts and drinking the coffee. Okay. And that is it. That is it for the bloopers of the first episode. I hope you enjoyed them. I was really enjoying that wine, wasn't I? Ooh. Ooh. Well, you all know what time it is. It's time for me to take a sip. It's water today. It's water today. You know, we're trying it out. We're trying out this thing called water. It's really great. But you know what actual time it is? It is time to bring to the stage, to the screen, our very special guest. Yes, they're shaking their head no. But what they really mean is yes. No, they absolutely are so excited to be here, and we're so excited to have them. So please put your hands together for one of my great friends, Mr. Luke Bovenizer. Yes! Oh, wait, hold on. I can play a thing. Yes! Oh my gosh, girl, you look so sickening. You're literally glowing, bitch.
Oh, glowing, the sweat on my brow.
Oh, it doesn't even look, you just look like you are glowing in the light. It doesn't even look like sweat. Trust me, I know what sweat looks like. from the bathhouse.
You look fantastic. My goodness.
Oh my! You really think so? Thank
the
you.
Double lashes, the lash on top, the lash on bottom.
Oh, we tops and
obsessed.
bottoms, ins and outs. You know, I say put lashes everywhere. You know,
That's right.
some people put them all the way up and down and up in here, and I think that's amazing.
You can do whatever you need to.
I'm gonna put them on my lips next time I see you, and I'm just gonna be like, yes.
I'm so happy to be here with you.
Oh my gosh, I am so happy to have you. You all, this is such a treat to have Luke, because I wish that I could just give him a real big hug. We have known each other. I'm gonna say 14 years.
Hmm?
Yeah, 14 years. Ding dong, ding dong. 14 years. That's incredible.
It is.
Oh my goodness, how did you put up with me for this long?
I haven't. That's
I
the
know.
secret of it all. I just don't put up with you.
There was
But-
7 years where she didn't speak to me. No, I'm just kidding.
And you're in Pittsburgh. I'm in Columbus.
Yeah,
Ohio.
she's in Columbus. I'm in
We're
Pittsburgh.
doing a distant sort of thing.
We're doing a long distance show. This is so, you know what? One cool thing that is good right now is that good for Skype, because their numbers have gone up with Zoom, and you know, good for all those companies because they really knew where the future was. Oh, sorry, let me just push that away. They knew exactly where we were going to be going.
Mm-hmm.
Like 1985. The book.
That's right. That's
Okay.
the book.
I wanted to make sure I didn't make that up. I really thought I was someone. Is there someone? If someone comes up behind me and stabs me, tell me. 'Cause I heard something. Ooh.
Ghosts.
Oh. So, Luke, why don't you just quickly tell us a little bit about yourself, like what pronouns you prefer?
Sure.
Yeah.
So I use the pronouns he, him, his.
Yes.
Although, girl, you can call me she, her, hers. You can call me they, them, theirs. I'll go. I accept anything and everything.
What if
he,
I just
him,
called
his
you a
are
dumb
not
bitch?
offensive to me, but I love a good any sort of pronoun.
Oh,
And
yes.
I'm an actor, director in Columbus, Ohio. I work at a salad shop during the daytime, make some money.
I'm sorry, what did you say you do during the daytime?
Salad shop, you know. I chop some salads. I do.
I
It's
did not
fabulous.
know that you were tossing damn salads, girl. Your
I've been there
job
for a
name
year
is
now.
Chop a salad.
It's fabulous. I love it. We do fresh produce. I'm not gonna say the name of it because I don't want that to be part of this. But
Oh, I
but
see.
if
So it's
you're in
not called
Columbus
Chop
and
Salad.
you want to come join us with the salad venture, you get in touch with me because it's delicious stuff. We get fresh produce daily. We make our own dressings in house. We chop it right there in front of you. It's wonderful.
Oh, this
if you
sounds
Google
amazing.
salad Columbus.
So people
you're gonna
should
be the first
people should
that
message
come up.
you. People should message you privately if they want to know where to find these chopped salads.
It's so true. And then in the evenings, I work as an actor, a theater actor, and I direct theater as well. You know,
Ah, that's amazing.
that's what I do.
What is the most recent show that you've directed? Tell us.
So the most recent show I've directed was Carrie the musical.
Ah, Life According to Chris.
That's it. I directed it for the All Ohio production, All High School thespian production. It was fabulous. It was over a year ago, March 2019, but it was lovely. And
my gosh.
the next thing I'm directing is going to be the Laramie Project here in December at Westerville South High School.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so for those of you who may not be aware, the Laramie Project is such a important piece of literature, important piece of art, theater. It specifically deals with the brutal murder of Matthew Shepard and the people who live in Laramie, which is the name of the town, correct? That
Yes, in
Matthew
Wyoming.
Shepard lived in and was murdered in for being gay.
Back in 1998, it happened. It was vibrant and vital in my high school experience. I was a freshman
Yeah.
in high school when it happened, and I remember it happening, and it was Bill Clinton was president, and when it happened, he got up and spoke about it, which was nice. Ellen DeGeneres got up and spoke about it, and it was just national news. And what the Laramie Project has done is the Tectonic Theater Company has dramatized it based on the interviews that were conducted over the 6 months after the event happened with the real people in Wyoming. And so the high school kids that I'm directing are going to be portraying the actual people who lived it and had reactions to it. And I'm excited to share my story with it. I'm excited to hear what their story is, these kids who weren't alive during it, but who are going to experience it in a different way. And then, and then we get to tell this story to the community. And it's still relevant, man. I'm excited to hear what everyone has to say about it. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Is there a way that we can watch it online?
I don't know that we're going to do it online, but as soon as I have more information, the Westerville City School District that I'm going to be working for is able to do it live. We're only able to do 25% capacity, or whatever Governor DeWine here in Ohio has allowed for. We are following strict guidelines based on the governor and based on the school district. So whatever those are in the time that we perform, we will be adhering to those. But right now we're planning on doing it live, potentially masks on actors, potentially some face shields, potentially whatever that looks like. We begin rehearsals in November, and I'm looking forward to it. And you can find more information at my Instagram account, @LukeBovenizer. That's me.
@Luke Bovenizer on Instagram, and I'll keep you updated too once I hear from Luke. If we're able to watch it online, I'll let you know. But either way, you should read the play, or you should get watch a copy of the movie if you can.
Yes, HBO did a fabulous production.
Fabulous.
Back in 2000, I lived for it.
Oh yeah,
all the famous people did it.
Oh yeah, it was great. It was amazing. Well, that's so exciting. Oh my gosh. I love that not only are you getting to be able to help create art, but you're creating queer art. Which is
hell yeah, queer art.
Which is what this whole shenanery that I'm doing is all about. It's about highlighting queer artists who are just trying to keep going, right? And just celebrating ourselves and our stories. And the fact that you get to share your story through this play is really exciting. So yes, I'll have to keep us posted. Yes.
Yes, please do.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think we should play a game. What do you think?
Okay, I'd love to.
Okay, that was. I loved talking about the Laramie Project, but now let's just be silly and gay in honor of Matthew Shepard. Yes, we're gonna be. Let the gays rejoice. That's what we want. So the first game we are going to play is an improv game.
Oh shit.
Oh yes. Take a sip of your drink, honey, while I explain the rules. Okay. Girl. Yeah, you take a sip. I'll take some of my water. I'll hit my thing. So this game is called A to Z, and basically we are going to start a scene. And actually, while I'm explaining this, if you have a suggestion of a location, any location at all, please put it in the comments right now, and we will use that as an example, or we will use that as our suggestion for the improv game. But it's called A to Z. So we're gonna pick a letter. Let's say we chose F. That means I would begin my sentence with the letter F, and then Luke would continue to improvise, and he would say a sentence with the letter G, and then H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, O, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z, A, B, C, D, E, and then we're back to F. Oh, yes, God. That was the gayest way anyone's ever said the alphabet. Fuck.
Has anyone played this game successfully? This sounds like a horribly wretched game.
Oh, it's wretched. That's why we just need to be as silly and stupid as possible. Okay, so we have a suggestion of a location, which is a rodeo. Perfect.
Oh shit! Yes.
And then let's just get a letter. Luke, What is your grandmother's maiden name?
Oh, my grandmother's maiden name was Bailey with a B.
Bailey with a B, so we're gonna start with B. Perfect. I'll start and then you can join. How's that sound?
Yes.
Okay, great. Let me see if I have any props nearby.
Terribly nervous.
Belinda, I can't believe you drug me away from The Bachelorette season 14 for this rodeo.
Candace, I knew you would like to be here, and I thought that you might enjoy a little time with the horses.
Don't you know I'm terrified of horses? Those huge meats coming at me. I can't.
Everything that's coming at you is going to be safe and secure. Just don't worry about it.
Forget it. Forget it. I'm taking my to-go wine and I'm leaving.
Get yourself back in your seat. You shall enjoy it with the rest of us.
Hold on, Belinda. I see some spark in you. I like it. You're feisty.
I thought I'd put on some eyeshadow that you might like that.
Oh, just wait. Just pause. Right, just how you are. Like this. Oh, yes. I'm seeing it. You do look like Sharon Stoned.
Keep it together, Gina. We'll get through this.
Sorry. Just kidding. Oh, wait. Wait, did I skip it? Let me tell you something about how to play this fucking game. It's so easy, it's hard.
My thoughts on the whole thing is it's a little scary, but super fun.
No one thinks it's fun.
Oh, but they do.
Please, bitch. Mm-mm.
Question, though. Do we think anyone's watching and paying attention?
Reality would say no.
See, though? They could be. Maybe later, I don't know.
Today, I just want to sit on a horse and ride it until I fall off.
Underneath you would be the saddle that you'd be sitting on.
Very accurate. Very. This is so difficult.
Why don't we just imagine ourselves on two horses?
Xena, the warrior princess, please save me! Save me, Xena!
You figured out how to use X because I couldn't have.
Zero tolerance is what I have for anybody who is not helping me sit on a horse.
Absolutely a fantastic time on these horses we've been having.
Belinda, I love you. Thanks. Let's go do this thing, girl. Yes. Yes. Give it up for us in the improv game A to
I
Z.
can't. I can't.
Oh my god. I don't know what happened with JK Elemento. I got lost. I got lost in the moment, girl. I got lost in the moment.
But you came through with the X.
Yes.
I couldn't have done that. I was terrified that I was.
All I could think was xylophone, which everyone says,
right.
X-ray, which everyone says, and then I was just like, there has to be something else.
My grandmother's maiden name is Bothi, actually, and not Bailey, but
Oh.
it's the same letter. Everyone's.
Oh, good. Well, it's good to know. It's good to put the
Yeah,
facts
you know.
out there in case anyone was checking those receipts.
My mother and her sisters, they'll be watching.
She
They'd be like,
actually
"It's not
already
Bailey,
commented.
it's
She said, "We are watching and paying attention." It's literally what Brooke says.
Oh.
She actually, here, I'll put that up for everyone to see. Yes, this is Luke's mom. Yes, Brooke. Yes, Brooke Bailey. She said, "We are watching and paying attention."
It's true.
Our whole audience can see your comment. Surprise, I can throw your comments up here. So thank you, Brooke, and thank you to Kelly Bellman for the suggestion of rodeo. Kelly.
Kelly.
Kelly, you
We love
fierce.
it.
That was such a good one. Oh my god. Shelby Bovenizer, I'm guessing another relation of yours, your
My
sister.
sister.
I've met her. She said,
She's a
"This is the
sweetheart.
best." Oh, I'm living for this. Yeah, we have lots of people watching. So, this is the perfect time. I don't know why I'm still putting these comments up here. This is the perfect time for us to play just a little snippet of a video of Luke performing. Now, without giving too much away, this video is both videos are from the musical When Pigs Fly. We're gonna talk about it when we come back, but I'm gonna play this one real quick for them, and then we'll be back.
Sounds good.
Enjoy. Yes! Give it up for Luke Bovenizer! Another round! Oh my gosh, the applause are out of hand! Here we go in 3, 2, hung. Bong, 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 bong. Hark, Esmeralda, the bells are pealing. Bong, 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 bong. Somehow that gives me a funny feeling. Now I've got you in my power, high atop this gothic tower. There's death below and heaven above. While the gates of hell are yawning, still I think the truth is dawning. I got a hunch, I'm in love. Go to Mr. Victor Hugo, kid, where I go, that's where you go. We're flying on the wings of love. What about that Esmeralda? I'm a brassy Broadway builder. We got a hunch, we're in love. Holy camole! Yes! That was amazing!
Thank you.
You were the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's true. In the musical When Pigs Fly. So we did a production at Short North Stage. It was virtual, but we worked with the creators to make it a virtual production. So we filmed it on green screens. Everybody was separated. We did it totally COVID friendly. So anytime you see me on the screen with anybody, nobody's really there. We are simply acting and reacting to what we assume will be there later in post production. Is what's a pretty cool thing. So if you end up showing the fan number with
Oh, that's
Vanity,
coming next, honey. That's coming. Don't give it
nobody's
away.
on screen. It's just me reacting to.
No one was there with you?
Not a
Oh my
single
gosh, y'all are
person.
going to see this and be like, what the hell? That's incredible.
And
It's so
with
innovative.
the Hunchback number, that is the original costume from the off-Broadway production in 1996. John Tracy Egan wore that costume in the original off-Broadway production, and Howard Crabtree himself designed it. I felt fabulous wearing it, and I will hold that close to my heart until I die.
Well, of course, because you stole it. So, of course.
I snatched it.
I'm just kidding.
No, we had to send
But
it
of course
back.
you'll be holding it close to your heart in prison, you stupid bitch. Tell us about When Pigs Fly, because so I don't know very much about the play.
Right.
But I do know that it is soup's gay.
Soup's gay. That's what it was. And back in 1996, Bill Clinton was in office. He had just announced Don't Ask, Don't Tell. And Howard Crabtree and his camaraderie wrote this piece to speak to that. It is and was a gay fantasia of drama and of comedy and speaking towards what was happening in real time back in the 90s and using this comedy to speak to political themes. I mean, it speaks, even with the Quasimodo thing, it's asking you to accept someone based off of their hump, based off of their hunch. Everything that he wrote and every costume that he designed was based off of selling that and being okay with what the gay culture was and would be. And I don't think, if we didn't have those shows, we wouldn't have the theater and the queer drama that we have today. It's amazing, the New York theater that happened in the 90s.
Oh, we are so lucky to be living in a time where us producing work like that is not
It's not taboo.
it's not taboo. Correct.
It's
That's
not.
exact word. It's not taboo. Well, it might be to some people, but fuck them. Just kidding.
But that's the minority. People, the internet has exposed that,
Yeah.
and queer theater is not taboo anymore.
And
I hope that it
we're not here
explodes
for
into
your
something that is not hidden anymore.
we're not here for your homophobia. We're not here for it anymore.
No.
Sorry. I mean, we were never here for it to begin with, but we're
No.
definitely not here for it right now. Okay? Speaking of homophobia, actually, that is not a good segue into this, but I think we should take a stroll down memory lane.
Oh, do we have some memories?
Yeah, so this is a segment that we decided to name What's She Doing Here?
What's she doing?
What's she doing here? And
What's
basically,
happening?
I'm going to show pictures of the one of the two of us, and we're going to try and guess what she was doing here.
I have not seen any of these. I'm terrified.
She has not seen a single one. Well, if you want, we'll start with one of mine, maybe? I don't know. Let's see.
Whatever you need, babe.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Can you see that on your end yet?
It's about a 10-second delay. I can't wait to see it.
Oh,
But
trust
right
me.
here on my phone, it's going to happen here
It's going to
shortly.
pop up. There's just a
It's
little
gonna
bit of a
pop
delay.
up.
We're letting the audience soak it
You
in.
are. It's an exciting endeavor.
Trust me,
This,
this is
this
exciting.
moment. There she is. Oh,
Yes.
she's in purple. She's wrapped. What is she doing?
What is
She's
she doing here?
definitely in college.
I'm wearing
with
sunglasses inside, which means
Inside.
I'm probably really stoned.
Behind a door.
Yeah, it wrapped in someone's wall hanging.
Bed sheet? Wall
No, that
hanging?
was not a bed. That looks like like I ripped it off someone's wall.
Oh, of course you did. Ruining other people's decorations.
Oh God, I ruin everything, don't I? Okay, here's one for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one up there. But
It'll be some seconds. I can't
There'll
wait
be
to
some
see
seconds. We can still talk about that one. That one I know was in your old apartment, which we called the Crazy P. If
You
anyone's
shut up. The
anyone's
Crazy
watching,
P.
yeah, that was from the
Upstairs
Crazy P.
in Westerville. We both went to Otterbein College back in the day.
Oh,
I
yes,
love that.
Certainly did.
Oh, I know this picture. This is with Dewey, and
You know-
we are. This is a New Year's Eve bar. We are in Astoria, Queens. I am pointing at the camera because I am schwasty face.
Oh my God! Can I tell you that you point at the camera so many times? We're gonna keep going,
I can't.
and you're gonna be like, "Why am I pointing at the camera?" I literally, there was too many pointed at the camera photos. Yeah, I don't know what's going. Oh, here's the. I'm throwing up another one for you. I don't know how many point at the photo camera photos there even were. I had to stop saving.
It must be a defense mechanism, and we can discuss that. Do we need to get into
we
that?
can. Yeah, we can. Yes. Oh,
we can get into that.
we can.
What do you
if you
think?
like.
Oh, girl. She's still maybe wearing the same purple.
Oh, it's the
I
same
don't know.
thing. Yeah, but look who's there with me.
Caitlin Scott.
Yes, Caitlin Scott! Shout out to Caitlin
She is
Scott.
giving us face in the back there.
She's giving us confused and baby farting, and
she's yelling at the camera.
I'm so excited.
Oh my goodness! And you were wearing it like you were in Hercules the musical.
Oh my God! I can't wait for you to see this next picture
toga.
because you're just gonna laugh because it's so funny.
I'm obsessed that everyone can see it before I can see
I
it.
know, it's like like even your family can see it before you do.
And what is happening?
Isn't
We
that
don't know.
crazy?
What am I going to think about it? Pointing at the camera over Daniel Everett's shoulder.
Yes,
You know where I
pointing at
am.
the
I know where I
camera.
am in this picture. I am at Chrissy Stridsberg's apartment and James Sargent's apartment in Brooklyn, New York. We are celebrating.
What does
I'm
she
sure
do?
we're celebrating something. It's a
We're
birthday.
always celebrating in New York.
It's something.
We're always
We're
celebrating.
always celebrating. And I am pointing. I am letting you know that I am having a good time.
I swear there's like 2 more pictures I saved that have you pointing in them.
Gesturing. That's all I can do. Girl, we are in this picture together.
We
You
are.
and I.
So I'm all the way to the right, looking.
Yes, and I am giving you gams for days.
Yeah, and you're giving us legs, honey, in the very front. Look at those.
Legs, mermaid legs.
Oh, you're giving us cross your legs for Jesus.
Jason, tell them what this is.
Yeah, so this is amazing. This was actually a read through, like a play reading of August Osage County, and I played the husband of one of the sisters.
Yes.
And it was a gay old time. It was a really
was.
good time.
August Osage County won the Pulitzer. They made a movie with Meryl Streep. And who did we have in there? We had Ed Vaughn playing Beverly, and we had Chris Kirk. Both Otterbein professors playing Violet.
Oh my God! It was and that was amazing. Like at the end when Chris Kirk was saying the last lines, it's like you're here and then she's there.
And then she's there.
And then you were here. And then she was.
She went on to play that role at Otterbein.
Did she?
I'd like to take credit for that.
Of course. You put
You
put the bug in her. Yeah, you put the bug in her head. Are you seeing this picture yet?
No, but it's happening. Oh, I'm pointing. You know what this is? This is me in my in my New York gear. Oh my God, New York Mets. I'm at a Mets game. This is me with Rusty Harding, Daniel Everett. We went to a Mets game. Maybe Mike Scarfalla.
Thing. Ah, that's so cute.
Yes.
Yay, sports!
I loved following the Mets when I lived in Queens. There are some cute baseball players.
Oh, all of their behinds. I don't know why. Like I think baseball pants were meant to be eaten by butts because they they just cusp so delightfully inside of. Maybe it's because they're wearing jock straps. I don't know.
Is this a Wednesday Addams wig here with Colby Kindle? Because you are giving us braids for days,
honey.
In maybe your Ursula garb.
That is exactly what I'm giving us. I'm giving us Pippi Longstockings as Ursula.
Oh,
no, I'm Wednesday Addams as Ursula.
Yes, Wednesday Addams as Ursula. Can we talk about Colby Kindle and how amazing he is? That boy has been acting and making a living off come from away. What else did I see him in?
Sister Act.
The musical. The Book of Mormon. He is making a living as a working musical theater actor, and I am living for it. I love it. I love him. I think he's magical on stage. And every time he swings by, I can't wait to see him.
Yes, Colby Kindle, if you are watching right now, both of us love you so much. Like, you are seriously a rock star, and I wish you were here so that I could give you a big hug.
What did you just get in your closet? Why did you run away?
Oh, I was going to see if Ursula was accessible. I was just going to pull her out, but she's not. She's not accessible. I've had that bitch for about as long as I've known you. So. Okay. All right. One last picture here. Let me see if I can find one. Oh, no. We've already done that one. We've already done that one, too. All right. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Well, this is one for me, but that's okay.
I can't wait
to talk about this once you see it.
So we shall.
This is actually, y'all, this is actually for my freshman year of college.
Oh, I knew you were your freshman year. I met you when you were a freshman in college.
You met the very, very messy freshman.
You posted the picture of me pointing over Daniel's shoulder. Oh, no, see, it's going through. Oh, girl, with the tutu.
Honey, this
was a dance concert.
This was a main stage production And I was in the dance concert, right? I was cast in the dance concert. It was called, the number was called Goose Pond. And it was basically like the Ugly Duckling met Swan Lake.
Oh my god.
And so I was one of the gooses, right? There was the pretty people, and then there was the gooses. It was like me and Colby Kindle and some other gooses, you know what I mean? And one of my classmates was like, I'm really sad that I wasn't cast in dance concert, but at least I wasn't cast as a goose.
Bitch!
Girl, I lost my mind.
I bet you did.
It was Andrew Betts. I lost my mind on her outside of Battelle. I was like, I don't give a fuck. You don't say things like that to people. Just be happy for people. Why can't people just be happy? Why? Why can't they just be happy for other people? Why? I don't get it.
I love this picture of you. I remember seeing video footage. I can't remember if I saw this production. I don't think I did, but I saw video footage of it.
You know what? If I can find that DVD and find a DVD
you mail it to me.
Player,
you send it to me. Hit me up in the DMs.
Like, there's no, is there like, I don't even know. I'll just DVDs are so stupid. I hate them. I miss VHS.
I know, right? You could rewind.
You could just bring a suitcase full of VHS tapes. You know, whatever. All right, Luke, I would love to ask you some questions.
Okay, I'd like to answer them.
Okay, so first of all, how did you get started in theater? How did you get started?
Back in elementary school,
I just take a shot.
It's The Wizard of Oz. I didn't. I just down.
Oh, I thought you went.
I mean, that's just me gesturing. That's me overacting. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm going to be a little much and overact with most of the things that I do.
I think you.
But I started out even in elementary school. I was in The Wizard of Oz, and I was Uncle Henry back in 5th grade. That's probably my first one, you know. And then when I was in middle school, I was in a production. So I was in 7th or 8th grade. And I was down at the Hurrah Players in Norfolk, Virginia. And we did a production of Pinocchio the Musical.
Get out of here.
And we did 8 productions of it. We did 8 performances of it. I was the pizza maker. I was in the ensemble. And the director, it was on this huge stage. It's true. They gave me real pizza dough, and they gave me pizza dough every night of the performances in a Ziploc bag that I would then put and knead and toss. And I remember as a 7th grader back in 1998 thinking, I was waiting in the wings watching, and I said, I could do this. I said, this is something that feels right. I feel comfortable. I feel confident. And those were all attributes that I craved. And I will the Hurrah Players in Norfolk, Virginia, if you're there and you are living for it, I recommend it, because they gave me my start, and that's the spark that started this whole shenanigans ride that is my career.
Oh my gosh. I love that, honey. I love that so much. First of all, Pinocchio the Musical, girl.
Pinocchio. I don't even know if it's any good.
Do you remember any of those songs?
What about you? Where did you get started in theater?
Oh, she was 5 years old. And she was in a church musical called God Likes Kids.
That sounds terrifying. But give it to me. Give me the whole story.
Okay, well, so I had a solo, right? I didn't even know that I could sing, but they were like, yes, have a solo. And I was like, of course. So I had a solo. Do you want me to sing it? I actually still remember it.
Yes, please.
Okay, ready? God likes kids, any shape, any color, any size. You don't have to be an angel to be very special in his eyes. He said it in John 3:16, and he proved it in Calvary too. God likes kids, ordinary kids, kids like me and you. Yes!
Yes, Queen. Yes, queen.
God likes
Oh.
kids. You know what? Mother God likes her kids too. So yes, for mothers, God's kids. Mothers, kids, God. Yes, God's kids, Mother God. Now, I'm Mother God, and this is a Mother Goose or Mother Garbage. We haven't decided.
Depending.
Right now, she's
Mother
teetering between
Mother Garbage.
Goose and Mother Garbage. She's teeter-tottering on... No, she's not. She's still Mother Goose. I wish I could have found some pictures of her being Mother Garbage, but unfortunately, her friend took them down per...
She did. Chrissy Stridsberg and James Sargent had a wedding back in 2010, and there were pictures posted, and I was garbage. I was garbage, and if anyone remembers those, Maria Maciosi,
Oh, all of the pictures
Nick Caruso, any of those people who were there, Daniel
I saw one
Everett,
of Maria Maciosi just like housing a drink.
These pictures. I was wasted.
Wasted.
Oh, my goodness. But it was fun. I had a fantastic time. I was just sloppy, when you're sloppy and the photographer captures it.
Yeah, we were in college. Yeah.
I wasn't. I was older. You were in college. I was back in an adult, and it was something else.
Well, I'm sure it was that's what weddings are for, to be honest. Okay, so that's like the 1 or 2 times a year we go crazy. So I have another question for you.
You do.
So, with everything going on right now, what would you like to see change in the queer community? In general, whether it could be in Columbus specifically, or it could just be in general. But yeah, what would you like to see change?
It's fascinating because the more that you do, even being on this show and putting on eye makeup, you discover more about your queer self. I was lucky enough to be in the virtual production of When Pigs Fly at Short North Stage, and there are moments where I am in full drag makeup. God love Nina West, who came and did some of our makeup right there in the moment, and she ended up hosting the thing. But you do it more often, and you realize it's only at that moment that you realize the queer theater isn't happening as often as it should be happening. There's a level revealed. There's a leaf pulled off. There's something that happens when you're able to express yourself fully, and with all of these attributes that you realize the whole story is fuller and is more able to be told. And so I guess I just hope that young people and that people our age and that people throughout our whole community are able to explore those, and that we are able to explore them without judging ourselves, without judging others, because when that happens, we discover things. There are enlightening moments that are able to happen in queer theater, in queer moments, in queer history that are going to benefit reality and the entire community. So if we can hopefully accept that and open ourselves, then we're going to learn about everything. We're going to learn about ourselves. We're going to learn about our friends and our community. We're going to learn about our enemies. We're going to learn about it all. So that's my hope. My hope is that we can continue to put on makeup, to continue to support the drag community, to continue to support these stories that are being told, and to not judge them. Allow them to exist and allow them to express themselves.
Yeah, and think of how many more queer stories we would have and we would get to see and hear and experience if people didn't feel so judged and people didn't feel so like they have to fit inside of a certain box. Like even in the queer community, there are people who put you into boxes. And
yes.
It's like, honey, I'm too big to fit into a frickin' Kleenex box. I'm a
Yes.
sausage and break that shit apart. You
I'm
can't.
a salt too. I have to continuously allow myself to open myself up and find
Yeah.
the pronouns and find the sexualities and the gays, the bisexuals. Yes, bisexuality is a real thing, goddamn it.
Yes, it
You know what
is
I mean?
absolutely. And
My
there,
goodness, the spectrum. We have to be able
yeah,
to
the Kinsey
explore that
scale.
spectrum.
Everyone, look it up. If you don't know what that is, look it up because it is very real. And basically, what we're saying is that there's a little gay in all of us, so everyone should just shut their damn mouths. Am I right, Mary? Or am I right?
You're always right, honey.
Oh, Mother is not always right, but she knows she's right this time. But if Mother's wrong, don't tell her. Okay, one more question. Well, maybe two. Two. Okay, but we'll keep them a little bit shorter. Especially this next one, we'll keep a little bit shorter. What is the funniest thing that's ever happened to you on stage or while you were performing?
Oh my goodness. So going up on lines, that's hard in itself. So I'm in a production right now of Rocky Horror. I've done the
Yes, the
Rocky Horror show
narrator.
twice now. Last year for Short North Stage, and this year with the same cast with Columbus Immersive Theater, a non-union production that is allowed to be on stage at the Garden Theater in fully masked and face shields, and it's fabulous.
Love
the
a face shield. Hate
So
'em.
the Rocky Horror Show, if you're watching this drag queen talk show, you probably know about the Rocky Horror Show, based off of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Rocky Horror Show, then Rocky Horror Picture Show, then the Rocky Horror Show that we produce, which is based off of the revival back in 2000. But they call at you, they yell things at you, they
Yeah.
scream at you, and I get thrown off. One of the funnest things in live theater is getting thrown off. Like to hear someone yell something
Oh
at you
yeah.
and to know
Oh,
like
I know
and
where
to
this is
think like
going.
what is happening?
Oh my
What's
god, I
going
know where
on
this is
next?
going.
Do I know my line? Am I gonna have to yell at the stage manager to give me my line? So that to me is probably the craziest thing that's happened. These these bitches get up and they dance. They're drunk. Some of
Oh,
them
they're
are drunk
waste.
and they're here for a bachelorette party and they have no care in the world for what you're doing on stage. They just know that their friends said that they should go to the Rocky Horror Show and they are screaming and it's something else.
Oh, if you've never seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show, like even the movie while there's people in front of it
Oh my god,
doing,
yes.
oh, that's like the best. That's not what
Yes.
you're talking about. You're talking about an actual
I am. I'm
production.
in a lot. I play the narrator
Yeah.
in the production that we were talking about, and so I'm narrating the whole thing.
Yeah.
But they're yelling at me the whole time. Some of it's
Girl.
scripted, some of it's not, and that to me that's the most fun. That's the craziest time that I've had on stage, and probably the most fun because the stakes are so high
Oh
at
my
that
gosh.
moment.
Yeah, and like when you have lines to memorize and you're like, you're saying your lines, but if someone distracts you hardcore, you're in a rhythm. Like it's almost like a muscle memory with
Yes.
your lines. It's your blocking. It's all of it together. So when you throw
Yes.
someone off or your phone rings,
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
don't make me Patty LuPone your ass, and I will literally just yank your testicles off.
Bitch.
Don't come to my drag show and just be on your phone
Nope.
and having a conversation. Oh, girl.
Do you have a funny story on stage?
Oh my gosh, I do. Actually, very similarly to yours, I was in a very racist musical called Showboat, which was written a million years ago. It's very
There
racist.
was.
Don't watch it. But anyways, so I was the captain of this showboat, and so I had this big monologue that I was doing, and so one of my friends was off stage and she did something to make me laugh. Like I looked over there and saw her like showing me her like boobies or whatever was fun back in high school. I don't know. And it just like threw me. That's where I thought your story was going because like that happened to me where I was just like,
I know.
I didn't ask for line, but it took me. It felt like 3 hours, but maybe
Right?
like
You have to pause.
maybe 15 seconds, which is a very long time, of just like.
And you're
And
asking,
then
and you're
yeah,
like,
and then
what's
I was just
happening
like,
here?
now I was involving everything. I was just like,
Oh, and you're here.
oh,
Yes, and how about that? What do you think my next line is?
uh,
And you, what would be my next line? I know.
well, darling, I think that brings us to the end of this, but I'm going to play another video for the children to see. Yes. So this again is from When Pigs Fly. She is playing a fancy wigged
Oh yes, the fans.
fans. What is it?
Girl, there's nobody else on stage with me. We filmed that individually.
Okay, ready?
Every
So
single
like,
person is by themselves. I'm
so
obsessed
this
with
is
this number. I love
not anyone. No one is near each other. This
No.
everyone is separate. And enjoy the show. Shabam.
If you want to catch the eye, you've got to pay the price. Laced and cinched, patched and pinched. It's a nasty business looking nice.
I know my collar's tight enough when I begin to black out.
And heels that give me height enough are sure to throw my back out.
Yet when we enter, all heads turn, our victory is plain. These are the wages that we learn through suffering and pain. We wear our vanity with pride, hiding our discomfort well.
There's a sweet reward, we're envied and adored.
But to look this heavenly, you've got to go through hell.
We wear our vanity with pride. That's a birthright of our sex. Each can exercise his option as a male to emulate the lion's mane or ape the peacock's tail.
We let Mother Nature be our guide.
We wear our vanity with pride. Fashion makes demands on them that no one comprehends. Squeeze and tuck, poke and pluck. The routine never ends.
What's their beauty secret?
A mask of pureed peaches, a daily dose of arsenic.
And then, bi-weekly, leeches.
Yeah. And those who touch those slimy things, we like to wear a glove. Each visit to our mirror brings another chance to fall in love.
We wear our vanity with pride, stifling the constant ache.
Though we're stabbed by stays till our eyes begin to glaze, these are little sacrifices every girl must make.
We wear our vanity with pride.
We grit our teeth and don't ask why. Think of Chinese ladies binding up their feet, or lip plates on the African elite. It's their duty to be beautified, so they wear their vanity with pride.
But, as slaves to vanity, we can't compete with you.
Pumped and puffed, ripped and buffed. It's gruesome what you do.
Strapped into your torture racks, you grunt out 20 reps.
Then, inviting heart attacks, you jump about on steps.
Burning flesh until it's tan. To us, that's rather odd.
You've stumbled on a beauty plan designed by the Marquis de Sade. But
All
And that's it. You can end
right.
the video.
Hello and welcome back. Yes. Oh, we need some applause. Girl. Yes. Girl, I am living for that. What was that? What was that wig? Those wigs made
I'm
out
obsessed. A foam mattress. Foam mattress by Q Jones. You got to look them up.
Q
They
Jones,
are
I'm coming
fabulous.
for you, girl.
And the suits were made out of like the material for scuba diving. Ridiculous.
You tried to tell me that you was up there trying to get up in a scuba gig.
I know. I'm obsessed.
Oh my god, I'm literally obsessed with this musical.
Mhm.
I'm obsessed with you. I'm obsessed with the fact that you are still in Rocky Horror right now, and you can see it up until November 1st.
We run through November 1st at the Garden Theater. You can find us and get tickets at RockyHorrorColumbus.com.
And that is in Columbus, Ohio. So just be prepared to travel if you are watching this not from the Columbus,
and
Ohio.
drive. Just drive, fly wherever you need. Come see us.
Columbus is a great
masks
town.
on actors, masks on audience members, socially distant.
Yeah. Socially distant, totally masked, totally everything.
I'm
Luke,
so
thank
grateful
you
to be here. I'm
so
so
much.
glad you are doing great things for the drag community, for the queer community, and I am so happy to be here with you and sharing this experience.
I seriously love you so much. Before I let you go, I just want you to know that you have had such a profound effect on my life. I'm so grateful that I got to meet you in college and then become even closer with you after college. So thank you for being such a good friend. And
Nobody gives better hugs than you do. You are the best hugger on the planet, and I hope I get to hug you soon.
Oh my god, me too. Look at me. I want it.
Yes,
I want
give
it.
it to me.
I want it. I want it so bad. No, I'm a hugger, so I appreciate that. And you are a lovely hugger yourself, and I miss you, darling. Thank you for being here. One more round of applause for the fabulous Luke Bovenizer.
I love you to pieces. Thank you so much.
And I love you, darling. You have a fabulous evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you for joining us, Luke.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, darling. All right. Well, kids, that brings us to the end of the show. The end of the show. This is the part where I tell you thank you for watching. I hope to see you next week. We're here every Wednesday at 8 o'clock live, and that's Eastern Standard Time. They changed it to EDT. I don't know what D stands for. Eastern Daylight Time, probably. I don't know. But I did want to mention that I just launched my website recently. It's just TheMotherOak.com. Please, please, please check it out, because on the very last page, it's called the Branch Out page. There are some amazing organizations that I currently support or have supported in the past. So please check out that page and consider donating to one of these amazing organizations that have had an impact on me or someone I know, or they're just important for you. So there's 3 sections. There's help for the earth, there's help for each other, and help for yourself. So check them out. Again, TheMotherOak.com. It is incredible. JS Productions website design made this website, and it is a dream come true. It literally makes me look like a superstar. Okay? Like, for real. So check it out, and please, join us next week. Our guest next week is going to be October Obermean. She is a fabulous drag artist and makeup artist here in Pittsburgh who is renowned, girl. And some of these photos, I can't even. In fact, I'm gonna throw up a photo of Miss Ma'am's makeup. because she is literally sickening. Here we go. Look at that. Now, who would want to look like this when you could look like that girl? She is such an incredible makeup artist, but she's also a fabulous human being. So sweet. We're gonna deep dive in with her. We're gonna spill that tea, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. So I hope to see you all next week. Again, you can watch it here. You can watch it on Facebook. You can watch it on YouTube. You can watch it on Twitch TV. Thank you so much for all of your comments. At the beginning of the show, I believe I mentioned that there is an award for the most extra audience participant. And this award is going to Miss Brooke Bailey Bovenizer. Yes, Mama God. Yes, Mother Goose. Thank you so much for being the most extra audience participant. You are the sweetest angel in heaven. And I hope to see you again soon so that I can give you a big hug. But I'll give your little oh, I did get some lipstick on her. Yeah, that one's for you too. Okay, so Miss Brooke Bailey, just send me a direct message with your address, and I'll send you your most extra audience participant award. Yes, give it up for Miss Brooke. Yes. All right, everybody, this is the end of the show. Thank you so much for joining us. And please hop over to my Instagram in just a few moments. Me and Luke are going to be there for the after party. We're going to be live. Possibly, we're going to be playing another game. So if you don't have Instagram, you should get it. And if you do, you should hop over there in a few moments. Okay? And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody. Mwah. Yes.